Hello everybody, this is ZigZagZog coming to you from southwestern Pennsylvania. We're back to continue our playthrough of XCom Enemy Within featuring the Long War mod. Operation Cold Chant is ahead of us. It's a landed scout. Yes, a landed one. But the good news, see over here on the side, we got Barry Bonds along with us. This is our very first mech mission. And we're going to get in there and see if we can't make this happen. Do me a favor as we're landing, hit that like or dislike button, show me activity to get me noticed.
This is Big Sky. We're in position near the enemy LZ. Strike One is ready to move on your orders.
I read you, Big Sky. This was a landing, not a crash, so expect heavy resistance.
Okay, heavy resistance is sure. If you haven't subscribed, down here in the bottom corner of the video there should be a quick little subscribe button, at least on most browsers, and hey, leave me a comment. And I know, oh, we're starting down real close to the spacecraft now, aren't we? So as one of my viewers has always pointed out, you always got to be careful of trap missions on landeds, and I know the last landed large we didn't have one, but somehow I feel like on a small there's always more of a chance for a trap mission on landed smalls, just because see, a normal landed small is about 11 aliens, and if it's a trap it's up to 23, but on a large, if it's a trap, it's even way more than that. So resource wise for the aliens, it's more economical to run a trap mission on a small, if you want to look at it that way. So I think the percentages of this being a trap are probably even higher than on a large, but yet we will find out. I'm kind of hesitant to move too far away from the landing zone till we get a sense of what we're dealing with. I think what I'll do though, let's get ourselves Sebastian, maybe we can get you concealed down here, get a little view down the side of the spacecraft, because it worries me easily getting flanked from over there. So let's get you hidden and take a first peek. It's not the ideal place I like fighting from on this particular map. There's the front door. Nowhere near, no way we're going near that sucker this early. Arden, let's plant you right here. Let's make that your spot and figure out where we want to plant everybody else. Not a lot, not an abundance of cover out here. We're gonna have to make the best use of what we got.
Okay.
Let's see, Mia and Zhang. I'm not so worried about having good. I'm more concerned about having Mia, and then my infantry also has a stable position there. So Mia, you're probably the next one I want to have a stable position to fire from.
Heading out.
Tina, all I want from you is the ability to be near the front with your grenades. And Zhang, you got running guns, so we'll put you on this side. And finally, we have smoke and combat drugs available right here. So I don't know the best spot to position you. If they come out of the spacecraft, you're easily flanked right there. Maybe we just popped you by this tree here. Of course, I'm going to get that annoying pop-up every turn goes by that we don't move. Do you want to abort the mission? But this is where the next best thing, if we're gonna basically what I'm doing at this point is we're trying to get a sense for what we're facing, and until I determine that we're on a normal mission, we won't move far from the landing zone. And if it is a trap, we'll see if we can't handle it, because I've handled trap missions before, but they got to come at you right, because if they come at you all at once, they're a challenge. So once we determine this is a normal scout, then we'll get a little more aggressive with our moves. Until then, we're kind of going to hug the zone here. We haven't had a lot of trap missions in this playthrough to begin with, so the farther we go, I start thinking more and more and more. Is this going to be the trap? Is this going to be where they throw it all in and go for us to break our back? I don't know.
Got it covered. Watching for activity.
Moving to Overwatch. Moving to Overwatch.
On Overwatch.
And we are not gonna board. Let's start seeing what we hear. Oh, that's a weird sound on that one. Mutons? Floaters? Mutons, floaters? And it took a while for us to hear sounds, so maybe they're far away. Let's do our first check back here, see what we come up against, see if anyone's going to be coming around flanking our position. Well, we got a picture in the back. Ooh, I want to see that picture again. Look like a mechtoid, right? Yeah, one mechtoid here. Oh, we got the hand-holding mechtoids, but they must have had a fight because they aren't holding hands right now. This is what I thought I saw from a distance. This is leading me to believe, but we'll find out. We gotta wait till we see more enemies, but we got an ethereal, our first vision of an ethereal, and they can be deadly unless we catch them on our terms. I think, what is it? Can't they, if we miss, can't they deflect and return that fire upon us? They got some weird abilities I'm going to have to check up on again now that I know we are facing them again. Only face them in the late game, so it's you don't face them as much as some of these other aliens, so you don't know their ability. It's harder to remember their abilities when you don't face them as much. With that in mind, Sebastian, I think what we'll end up doing is bring you down this way, getting a battle scanner chuck out this way, and then we have, I think there was 2 left. We had a 3 total, and then seeing if we can't get one chucked right in the center, get a sense of what we're facing, so we can make a determination on how we need to move and how we need to defend against it, and then we'll do that. So for the moment, we're on defense.
Eyes on the prize. I'm on it. Overwatch. Aye, aye.
Want them to move into us,
Got it covered. I'm on it.
and we will continue. Okay, so they're going to be hovering around mostly in the back. The other one went to join it, so they are trying to get back together and hold hands. We got a pot of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mutons coming towards us. So 5, so we're up looking at pods. And I hear floaters. And that another mechanical kind of sound. I don't think that was the ethereal. But anyway, we were looking at a pod of at least like 4 there and 5 there. 9 alone right there. So let's go find out if we got some more pods out there. Sebastian, let's get you another chuck of that battle scanner. Where can we get it from? Is this tree or everybody else? That'll give us a fair range on a throw. Let's bring you up here. Or maybe we do it from here because you're facing better if they start pouring out of that spacecraft. Let's take a peek right around over here. Front of the spacecraft seems clear, so right now we are only dealing with enemies in this direction. That's how we'll orient, and then next turn we'll get one more, see if we can't get it chucked inside the spacecraft to give us our final eyes, our final rough count on what we're facing, and then we'll start formulating our plan for how we're going to proceed. the mechtoid pod with the ethereal. We want to keep track of them. Because the ethereal is something we need to experience and activate on our terms, not its terms. And right when I was thinking to see if we had a line of sight with Arden, we lose it. Final battle scanner. See if we can get it in that door. Can we get it right in the center in here? Because I don't want it going on the roof. I want it down in there. I want to make sure we're getting it down in there. I want to see what's inside, not on top. Okay, there is the outsider. So right now we're doing okay. I'm not ready to bug out of here. It's not telling me. It's telling me it's going to be tough. We got to hit that ethereal on our terms. But right now we're not looking at the quantities of aliens that I'm fearing. So we're going to hang on right now. Now, Sebastian, I just threw you, so we're not going to send you out towards that meld. We'll hold off till you're active. I'm not going to send anybody over there, I don't think, yet. Unless I want to get you set up, Zhang, to potentially do it for us. Let's try it.
Moving to designated position.
Okay, so instead, oh, we have sight on somebody, but no, this is not the way I want to get those guys activated. Then lose sight and have them roaming around on their own. That is not the way we want to do it. So let's just steady our weapon here, overwatch everybody else around, and then figure out what we're going to do next turn. Just hanging around inside. They want to. They're looking to make a nice little surprise when we greet the outsider. That should be the muton pod of 5. And can I hit it on a double move? No. So let's try our blue move first.
Moving to position. I have an enemy in sight.
Ah, this is not good. Look at that. Those heavy floaters. Heavy floaters? Heavy floaters. They're looking heavy. No, he's a regular floater. He's got to be a heavy. He's a heavy. Okay, so not all of them are heavy. But so far, 2 of them are. Okay, so 3 out of 4 are heavy. I think it's time to forget about some meld is what it is. Unfortunately, we only have half cover now available to us.
On my way.
We don't want you going back into the infirmary again so soon. Let's see who we got available. We do have an Arden. We do have precision shot. And we aren't going against the measly little doodad floater. We want one of the big ol' heavies. And this is the leader of the heavies with the most hit points. So he's the one. 1, 2, the 4, the one right in the middle there. Precision shot is what you're going to get. It's 83% to hit, only 50% crit, because you're heavy and you're much harder to hit than the average floater. So we aren't looking at great, even with a steadied weapon. Can you imagine what it would be without a steadied weapon? Come on, Arden, let's help us out. Help Zhang out. Let's get him out of this pickle. Oh, no.
Adjusting aim.
That is not a common thing for you to do, Arden. Unfortunately, we got to reorient ourselves over here because of this threat. I think we're going to bring our mech out.
Heading to that location.
No sight, therefore overwatch to help protect Zhang. Of course, they can all shoot against Zhang with no problem. Okay, you do have the ability to move up. And you will do so. Well, we're just going to have to set a barrage of Overwatch. Hope these guys are aggressive. We are going to set some smoke out here if we can reach it. No, we cannot reach it where we need it to reach. So let's get at least some combat drugs on a couple of us. Hopefully we can make them pay for going against Zhang. And all of a sudden with that pod, I just started thinking, that gets my alien count over 11. We were at 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I don't think a normal standard landed scout. So we're going to have to play this very careful. I don't want to go very far away from my LZ anymore until I get a better handle on how we can handle this situation. Starting to feel a little nervous all of a sudden. I was feeling pretty confident, then all of a sudden this last pod showed up as I get greedy for the meld. That greed may send Zhang back into the infirmary, into the sick bay. Whew. Okay, and that didn't help that you missed Arden, especially on their main guy.
Got it covered.
Here we go. Fortunately, that's the only pod that's active right now against us. Hope I didn't speak too soon. Yes, you guys can run as far away as you want right now. We don't need to talk with you. That particular pod wouldn't be the end of the world. They're regular mutons. I am not in the mood to get an ethereal and mechs and all that stuff mixed in. So the one at least the one we missed, Arden, you have to feel good he didn't make the hit. But we got another heavy going right now, and he's doing suppression. He's trying to keep Zhang locked in there. Hopefully this time we can start picking some of them off. Come on, come in close to where we are. I'm okay with that. And then the regular floater is the scaredy cat. Look at that. He says, I'm having nothing to do with XCom. I am getting the hay out of here. I think it's time for some redemption here, Arden. I think you need to take out a heavy floater for us, and I'm going right back. No, I got to go to the one suppressing. Unfortunately, we're only in that 60% range because we are not steadied. We're not in that 80% range which you missed. So it's time for you to come back and pay back and do the job for us. This time is 63%. Break that suppression. Bring it down in there and get them. Oh, Arden.
Got no ammo.
Arden, this story's starting to have a bad ending. I'm not happy with you right now. Now I do have a shot there and I have a shot there, and it's only 42%. Now as my grenade got in range, my grenade is a sure way to get a hit here, and we gotta hope it'll do enough damage to break the suppression for Zhang. And it did some damage, okay. Arden, what you could not do, we did for you. I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna go crazy with our smoke here for increasing our crit chances is what we are going to do. The combat drugs, we're going to let them do their job, hopefully, before we take a shot. Now, one thing we're going to do first, well, actually, I'm going to keep you there, Sebastian, because I'm planning to get rid of him, and therefore you won't be flanked, but I am going to have you fire to get the hollow targeting going. Pure and simple, that's all I'm getting is hollow from you. Now, we got to get some damage done on this guy. Got it up to 69. Oh, I'm feeling confident now. That hit is golden for us. Let's get our hits. Go, Iron Lady. One hit, one. Let's make it 2 hit 2. No, baby.
Negative damage.
We're even going to give you the shot. No, we're not. You know what we're going to do? We're going to use command over here on Margaret Thatcher because she has way better odds than you to take that third shot and make it happen. And if we can make it happen with her, it allows everybody else to be on Overwatch that can't reach those other guys, or to get the kill shot. We'll find out. Come on, do it. Just take him out. Oh, what a hissy shot. Holy smokes. Well, we always have suppression, but that still leaves smoke-covered flank. Nope, rapid fire at that percent is not what we want. We've got volume of fire to go against the guy. Well, we've got a grenade if the fire doesn't work. Looks like we're using a grenade, guys.
Damn it.
Unfortunately, I don't like the cover you got. The rest of these guys are out of range anyway, so let's just get this grenade over here to do the job for us. Should have done that one first, eh? That's a dash. Do we have any way to get you closer, Zhang, that can also get you on the right side of cover against these guys? Well, we have that. The mech already moved. Not feeling it, not feeling it. From that position, 41%, but that leaves a guy with a clear shot, although red fog lowered in your backside. But boy, we have a chance to take this guy out at a pretty decent percent. Oh, it's no longer worth it to take the shot in the back from red fog. We are missing too much, guys. Starting to move the needle toward get the hay out of here is what it's doing. Could we see me abandon my... Is this my first abandonment on this particular playthrough? Lord knows I've abandoned before. Trust me, I've abandoned before. I have no issue with abandoning a mission where I'm feeling things just aren't flowing. We're missing hits that we hit usually, especially with you, Arden. Zhang, we missed it. Very doable. We're missing a lot of doable hits, and he's suppressed again. Now I gotta break some more suppression before we can get out of here. Well, that was a cheeky little
They are moving around the side.
dive. Now what's this guy? Here's the 42, the one I worried about, and we got lucky.
I have seen worse.
Yeah, I have seen worse. Well, I haven't seen much worse, but I've seen worse. Now let's see if we can break the suppression. Arden, I need you. Gosh darn it. I need you to reload. Do I have anybody that can break some suppression? Well, I do. Problem is, I'm afraid if I take you too far out... How far can your grenades go right now? So I don't have to take you too far to break suppression. I think if I go just this far, you can make it to the evac zone. If we need to. Let's break the suppression so Zhang has that same option. Or at least so he can move out of this flanked position he's in. 67. Is there any more combat drugs we need thrown at the moment? Not enough smoke out that way to reach anybody that needs them, right? These are going to wear off first back here. Arden? Who do you... Oh, you got to reload. Dang it.
It's killing time.
You're the only one... that's the only one you can see. So let's take the shot with you to get hollowed. Now we're getting some hits. Now we're making some shots happen. Can I do the run and gun to there? Will that give me range to make it back on Right now, you can barely make it back on a double move. I can take him out. Then I'll have a wall of Overwatch. Will it be enough to get Zhang back if we have to evacuate? Because we got the mutons that are going to run right into us next turn. Have you forgotten about them? No, I haven't. Get you over here. Let's get you overwatched. Let's get you reloaded, especially if you got those mutons moving in. I'm gonna get you on the other side of the tree for those mutons. We'll hold off on your smoke. Everything I'm doing is, am I doing this right? Should I be doing something different? Am I okay? In this one, maybe this is the one. What kind of a shot do I have on him right now? It's not a very good shot. Do I run you out here to get this shot? Of course, then when you take it, your turn is over. There's no way to run you out here and get him covered. Now I can run back here to get you in cover, well, until you get flanked by this guy, the mutons. Or do we just run away? Which then means Barry Bonds will start getting all the attacks. I think what we could do is try to run and gun this guy in the back. I'm still thinking about getting out of here. I'm trying to leave what I think. Oh, this is a trap. And we fell for it, and I gotta hope we get out of here.
They have me flanked.
Boy, do they have you flanked. And after all that, all we're gonna do is get a kill on this guy.
Target disabled.
No, I want to abort, but I don't want to leave people behind, so we gotta hang in here a little longer, guys.
The aliens are falling back.
Zhang, I'm not feeling confident about your ability to get out of this mess. No, don't do it. Don't do it.
They are attempting to flank.
Steadfast we can handle. Except it's gonna, okay, go in there, guys. We didn't need you on top of all this. Please don't activate. There's a lot of shots to come on Zhang right now, though. His mobility to get out of here has just disappeared. It's going down the drain.
They are moving around the side.
Oh, Zhang. What did I do? What did I do? Why didn't I retreat you? There's no way I can run out there to save you. Wow. I got trapped. Oh, now you don't even have the ability to escape. Can we say ZigZag misplayed this one, even knowing, even thinking it would be a trap? And we got 2 health repaired on that heavy floater. There's no way I can get out there to him. Barry Bonds, how far back can you make it? Well, actually, you can get out from there. Can we hold out a little longer? Should we hold out a little longer? Well, the only reason I'm going to hold out a little longer is to see if we can somehow, through all this, clear a path. Of course, it'll have to be pretty damn quick because he's going to run out of turns and he's going to perish on us. I got played and I'm feeling, not feeling good about it. We got an Overwatch right there. We're gonna see if we can't take him out. Come on, Arden, make up for your early misses.
Bye-bye. On my way.
59% right there. I have the ability, I gotta lower their numbers. I'm just taking shots. If they don't work out, we're gonna have to evacuate.
Enemies down.
But we're fighting to save a comrade here somehow, some way, any way, anyhow that we can right now. Hopefully you won't take too many more hits. You can still get out of here, maybe. Who do we got left to take some shots? What I'm gonna do is, let's see the smoke we can get out here. Well, we're not gonna be able to, well, we can potentially get it over here to help our retreat. Probably should have looked at doing that earlier. Let's just spread it liberally. Cover our escape. Unfortunately, I don't think we have good odds to get Zhang out of this. I don't think moving up here you're going to have a shot. I think they're out of range now. But to keep them from advancing too much farther too quickly, we're going to make these moves. It's going to get us too close. Let's hope it doesn't for those mutons over there.
Target's still up.
Negative damage.
My desire to not leave a comrade on the battlefield may not work out. It may cost me another life. Let's hope not. Yes, I want to abort, and yes, everything we can do to abort is going to happen next turn. Let's see how we get hit and hurt right now.
Is that all you got?
Is that all you got? Well, so far they're missing, which is good. You can stay all the way back there on Overwatch all day long, Mr. Seeker. This is looking Barry Bonds, not feeling good about this one. Oh, thank you.
Heavy fire nearby location.
Yet another flank.
My systems are still intact.
Hopefully that doesn't keep you from being able to escape. Sebastian, I'm not worried about being suppressed.
X-rays coming in from the side.
Ah, we're taking some hits. Yes, I stayed a couple turns too long, didn't I? Didn't I? Don't you think? The heavy floater's repairing off in the background out of sight. Yeah, I'm sorry, Zhang. I am so sorry. We've got to do everything we can to retreat. I gotta salvage what I can from this mission. God, there's so many shots I could take, but we're gonna have to get out of here. Sebastian, I need you to run that suppression and make it. Sure looks closer than a 7% shot should have, but we're gone. Arden, I so badly want to take one of those shots. Yeah, it's too long of range, so not even a pistol.
Running.
Got it covered.
That's only an armor hit there. Do we have only armor hits so far? Are we going to get lucky at least as far as that? Well, other than Zhang. Holy smokes. I think that's everybody now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and the body laying there. Let's get one final look. He's not dead, but we're leaving him to their clutches, which just bugs the heck out of me. But we need to return for some revenge another day. Oh, dang it. Dang it. Dang it. Dang it.
Got it covered. Affirmative. Covering now.
Let's abort.
Central, Big Sky is coming home. Mission aborted.
Oh, that just does not feel good. We lost an operative, and it is not, no matter what you ever say, every time we lose one, it is not acceptable. Operation Cold Chant. Oh. They got us. My greed got it started, going for that meld. And my need to not leave Zhang on the battlefield almost caused more problems. But I still feel bad about running out. Nobody else injured, but we had them close. Dang it. Somehow, we still recover artifacts even though we got out of there. We had time to grab these artifacts. Well, I guess we won't complain. We'll take whatever we can. But none of that's going to make up for Zhang. We lost the breaching ammo. We're going to have to get more. That's all we lost. We were able to pick up some of his other stuff. We are just totally lucky that somehow we got this and did not lose these from Zhang. I think we should have lost them all. But that's the way it works. That's what we're going to play it with. We'll have to buy some more breaching ammo. And let's get in here and repair what we need to repair. We got played, and my need for meld cost us, even though we technically probably have enough to get by for a while. That was not the type of meld I needed to go for. That stuck Zhang out. It's the thing that got Zhang stuck out there in the open in the first place. Then it was the need to kill that one floater and not just get out of there and call it a day. Dang it. You can tell right when I made some bad moves and I couldn't correct it from them. I have a hard time giving up on a mission. Let's put it that way. And it cost us. It cost us. Even though you didn't have as many kills and as many missions under your belt, you've been hurt a lot. Yeah, MIA. That, we left him. I don't like the fact that it wasn't a death. It shows as MIA and presumed lost. That's cold. That's bad. Sorry, Zhang. We went all through the trouble on the special missions to gain you and have you join our squad. What can I say? What can I say other than I blew it? Big time. Let's move forward. I gotta move forward and move on from this. Credits. Do we have enough for breaching? We did the repair, right? Yeah, everything's being repaired. so we can get those back. We need to build. Let's see if we can get the breaching ammo, if we can still afford the breaching ammo. Well, we can afford it. And while we're here, and I remember we need scope. It's probably down near the bottom. I need more scopes, and I can afford one more right now. Okay, let's get out there scanning. Let's just take a look. South Africa. What the heck? Even after that terror mission, why is it not showing full tick? Something's got to be wrong there. Something's got to be wrong there, but I'll take it. We still may lose them. It still may be high enough that we lose them because it's full on red, even though it's not maxed out, but I think it is maxed out. I think that's just a mistake. Let's get on with this.
Aircraft transfer complete.
Infusing the bone marrow with meld will allow our soldiers to regenerate combat wounds while on the battlefield.
Alrighty. We got our heavy floater autopsy. That'll help us see what their perks are now when next time we face them. We got a damage control pod available for manufacturer, advanced repair pod available. Yeah, and we saw him repairing himself, so we know. It would reduce repair times of fighter craft, mechs, shiv. I like the idea of lower repair for fighter craft. New foundry project. Let me get out there once we pick something. Let's do a quick UFO analysis, and we're gonna go do, because I don't know that mobile power armor is it that pressing? Yeah, we'll do it. No sense to do the abductor yet because we don't have the type of ships that'll shoot it down. And I don't know how vital pulse lasers are. I just don't know that I'm going to be building so much just because I don't know that it's a big enough upgrade from Gauss to spend on that. Let's do the mobile power armor first. Let's go back into the foundry, see the cost. In fixing the repair advanced, what was it called? It's something to do with repair. Can't even remember. Oh, advanced repair right up at the top. 500 plus 100 alloys. Oh, I definitely do want it, but boy, I don't know if I'm going to be able to afford that, especially if I need to be building more fighter craft too. Alloys are starting to coming in to haunt us now. We got to get more alloys.
Contact detected.
We got a low scout. And it's in North America where we should have intercenters. And we do. Slick Coppins. Let's see if we can't shoot this guy down. Without taking too much damage ourselves, for goodness sakes.
We have eyes on the bandit.
Come on, hit.
Contact detected.
We're gonna send out this Stingray to try and get his first kill then. Since he's close to a kill, let's make this happen. Something good out of this as we shoot him down, I hope. Let's catch him. Okay, don't let him get away.
Bangs out.
We don't have much more damage necessary. Hit him. Don't get shot down yourself. Hit him. Dang it.
No joy here.
We got him. We ruined his mission. I'm not going to send up another spacecraft. No, can't afford that. Flight computers for scientists and engineers. What do I need them more for? I can't think. 3 seems heavy for these guys. We'll think about it. I'll go try and remember to look and see what else we might need flight computers for.
Commander, our satellite is prepped and standing by for launch. We are ready to deploy it on your orders.
Okay, let's take a look at the hangar first. We're not going to deploy any here till we get some of these guys back. 17 hours, we get Flipper back. We're not going to... And we are now hurting in North America. Days, days, days. Hours, hours, hours. Flipper, we're going to send you back to North America to repair there, to be ready as soon as possible. Because you'll get there and then you'll have hours to finish repairing. And are they going to back off now? Let's send one of our Stingrays back. And watch them now go against satellites once again in Africa. Oh well. It's a game we got to play. We never have enough. That's long war. You never have enough resources. You never have enough. And it all stings the worst when you have a tough mission like we just had. With some bad choices made by the commander. Got our Dodge. We're up to the end of November already. It's been an active early month.
Aircraft transfer complete.
Got our breaching ammo back. How are those repairs going? They're almost back too. It's been a quiet bit of scanning time we've had here. Coming up with nothing. And what I need right now is to come up with something to erase the sting of what we just went through.
Commander, the Council is requesting your attention. Secure transmission coming in now.
Not going to make it easy. We haven't had a bombing defuse mission coming up in a while. Is that what this is going to be? Nope, target escort instead. It'll give us a new recruit and panic reduction. Where are we going? We don't know. Oh, from India. So, yeah, we'll take it wherever we can get it. Receiving interesting report that a politician from India who once advocated cooperation with the aliens has now come under attack. We'd like you to retrieve this mandal so that we may speak, in quotation marks, with him. We will transmit the specific details of his position to Central.
We are confident that you will handle this.
All right, we'll be right back with the team we're taking out. Hang on, I need this breather anyway to recollect myself. All right, we got the team going out to try and shake off this last trap mission and escort our special VIP to safety. Leading it off, we have Major Chelsea Scout Hertz as our commanding officer and medic along on this. We'll have several with suppression abilities on this, and we gave her the extra mags. Winston Bulldog Churchill is along for assault duties. We got back just in time our breaching ammo, so his close-up abilities will not be stunted at all. Andy Spectre Gibbon, I was going to be bringing back the trio of those who were on this ill-fated last mission to try and shake it off and get over it, but I needed on an escort mission somebody who could move and shoot, and I needed the snapshot that Arden did not have, so we're bringing Andy Spectre Gibbon along on this one. Margaret Iron Lady Thatcher back to redeem our performance, so we got a couple. Sebastian Professor Jeski is our scout who are on that last ill-fated mission, and they need some success to keep them going forward. Keith, Caretaker Merle, we gave him the lighter gun so he can be mobile also, armor piercing ammo, and gave him a little bit, even though we don't have the other scope built quite yet. We gave him a little aim help that we did have just for his double tap. And speaking of which, we have a promotion along for him too. He's up to gunnery sergeant now, and what we'll do with this one, as one of our suppression specialists, we're going to add danger zone, which increases the area of effect for his suppression. I think this is our first danger zone suppressor we've got at this point, so hopefully we'll see that work well for us. We got Edgar Allan the Raven Poe as our Rocketeer. We only trying to leave him lighter and more mobile. We only brought the shredders in case we get some of those enemies that need the shredding, and less the rockets. Hopefully we'll be able to survive without the rockets, but I wanted him just a little more mobile than normal, and it doesn't mind without him having great hit points to have a little extra protection. Don't want to lose anybody else. Maybe I'm a little gun shy myself right now. Tamir Shalom Busty is along as our engineer. He has plenty of smoke. He also has shredder ammo. So even though we got a lot of shredder abilities in front of us here, but he also has a promotion. He has our last promotion, also gunnery sergeant, and he's going to get packmaster ability. With that, he's kind of my smoke and mirrors kind of a build. So that means now he's got an extra smoke along, which will also come in handy. It's a dense smoke, so if we need some last-minute emergency protection, that sure will come in handy. All right, there's the team. Let's get out and find out what we're escorting, where we're escorting through.
We have visual on the mission site.
The area of engagement for this mission will be in India.
All right, heading out to India, Operation Unceasing Line in Chennai, India. Well, we're going to see who we're escorting next time. I appreciate your hanging through there, through there with me on this tough mission we just experienced. And hopefully we can come back strong and draw that line. And may it be an unceasing line that they will not cross to defeat us anymore. So come back and join me on this mission. I sure do appreciate it. Hit that like, hit that subscribe if you haven't done so. Console me, help me out, leave me a comment after this really tough trap mission. Thanks for watching.
Thank you.